Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. I worked at the IRS for 10 years. I've been in private practice for 40 years. This August, I will have done this for 50 years. I'm actually a national expert in IRS resolution matters. Many of you have seen me on television. I have a whole staff of former IRS agents. You can find us in my interviews at 777irs.com, and you can learn really all about us. I do these videos for three reasons, so you don't get ripped off. I give you good insider information that you need to know, and number three, to educate you. Today, it's going to be really kind of self-promotional, but I want to tell you really why I'm doing this. I am a former IRS agent and offer and compromise expert. While I was at the Internal Revenue Service, I taught the offer and compromise program. What that means is when you're good enough and IRS recognize you, there are certain groups that can go ahead and work offers and sign off on them and do all that. Well, at some point when I was there, they flew you up to Atlanta to teach people in your region how to work offers and compromise, and that's what I used to go ahead and do. Today, myself and Peter Salinger, who's a former IRS agent, he was a supervisor, manager of an offer and compromise group. He's worked over 2,000 to 3,000 offers and compromise. He worked at IRS for 33 years. One of the reasons that I'm doing this video and to tell you some of the things I am is it's sickening what's happening in this offer and compromise space. It really is. I get so many calls about people that have been ripped off by going to larger resolution companies and charging thousands of dollars to get your offer accepted, only to find out that your offer and compromise was rejected. I'm going to go out on the limb and probably say that of the offers and compromise that were sent in, I would say, and I'm guessing 80% of those that were rejected were by people who had no idea. They paid, customers paid, clients paid, and the company had no idea what they're doing. What happens, just so you know, is when you go to call someone to work an offer and compromise, you're searching and you're searching, you're reading blogs, and you're looking at all people, and you're trying to make a decision. And when you call that company, which you don't know, is you're talking to a salesperson 90% of the time. They have scripts, they're really good. They make you seem like they know what they're doing. The problem is when they go ahead and take your case, someone in the back office works your case. That person has to be an enrolled agent, an attorney, or a CPA. Why? Those are the only people licensed to practice in front of Internal Revenue Service. So the salesperson goes ahead, he gets some basic information, they put it in our CRM system, they start collecting the money, and they're not going to work your case till you pay them all the money. If you're on payments, your case is never going to that back end. And then finally the person gets your case in the back office to do an offer and compromise. The salesperson that you took in the case never worked an offer and compromise in their life. And that's in fact when you're going to find out that you have been ripped off. You're going to put the offer in. They're going to say a year later, because it takes a year to get the offer accepted. You're going to find out, oh, it didn't get accepted. Damn. First of all, there's a pre-qualifier tool that the IRS gives you, the government gives you. Find out first when you use the pre-qualifier tool if you're eligible. How good is that? The problem with offers is you want to get the financial statement and see if you can make adjustments before the case goes to IRS. So you've developed an exit strategy. That's how you really work an offer and get the lowest possible settlement, because at the end of the day, if you know the settlement formulas like I do and my staff is and other good qualified people, they're going to get you the lowest possible offer. It's all by knowing the system. And there's two things that make your offer the lowest possible offer. Understanding what the value of what IRS is going to they're going to sign for your assets and what the value that IRS is going to assign you on your income versus your expenses. If you don't know the national standards, you have no business going ahead and giving your money to a firm unless they explain those to you. It's very important. Anyway, if this video was helpful to you, if you'd give me a subscription, I'd really appreciate it. I'd love to give you good information. You're welcome to leave comments. I do free consultations, my staff does, and we only take cases in which we can help you. So thank you for listening. Give me that subscription. Leave me a comment. I thank you very much. Please don't get ripped off by these nefarious people that go ahead and love to get in your pocket and you're not going to get a result. It's an area of big scams lately. Thank you.